Hello and welcome. As a specialist in modern hospitality operations, I'm pleased to welcome all students of Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey. We're here to support your professional growth in this dynamic industry.
Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of the most critical processes in any hotel, a process that happens long after most guests have gone to sleep. It's the financial backbone of the entire operation. We're talking about the night audit, the true hidden engine of hospitality. Now, I know the word audit can sound a little intimidating, right? But let's reframe that. Don't think of it as a scary inspection. Think of it more like a daily health check for the hotel's finances. It's the routine that keeps the hotel's financial heartbeats strong, steady, and perfectly reliable.
To really get why the audit is so essential, you have to understand a challenge that's pretty unique to our industry. Unlike a typical business that shuts its doors at 5 p.m., a hotel never stops. It's running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and that means financial activities are always flowing.
So this 24/7 reality creates what can be a constant, almost chaotic stream of financial data. You've got late-night check-ins, super early checkouts, room service orders at 2 a.m. Charges are always building up and payments are always being processed. Without a rock-solid system, keeping track of it all would be, well, impossible.
And it's not just about the room charges. Revenue is coming in from literally every corner of the hotel. You've got the restaurants and bars, the spa, maybe a retail shop, even services like laundry. Every single one of these is a financial event that has to be tracked with absolute precision.
Which brings us to the big question, doesn't it? How on earth does a hotel manage this never-ending flow of transactions without descending into total financial chaos? Well, the answer is a purpose-built system designed specifically for this challenge. And that system is the night audit.
So, the night audit is the engine that brings order to the chaos. It's a set of functions designed to take that messy, unstructured flow of the day's business and transform it into a clear, balanced, and perfectly accurate financial record. So let's break down exactly how it pulls that off.
First up, and this is fundamental, is the concept of end of day, or EOD. Because the hotel never actually closes, we have to create an artificial cutoff point. EOD is that moment. It's like drawing a line in the sand. It finalizes all transactions for one 24-hour period, so the next business day can start with a totally clean slate.
So, leading up to that EOD moment, the night auditor follows a really precise sequence. First, they verify every single revenue stream. Then, they reconcile all the cashier reports. Next, and this is key, they investigate and fix any discrepancies they find. And only when all of that is done can they finalize the day's transactions. It's an incredibly meticulous process.
And this is where the audit acts as a powerful shield, protecting the hotel's revenue. See, the auditor isn't just checking boxes. They are actively making sure the correct room rates were charged, matching every restaurant sale to the right guest bill, and catching those tiny posting errors. Because if they're missed, those small mistakes can add up to serious revenue leakage over time.
And the audit's job goes way beyond just crunching numbers. It's also vital for daily operations. For instance, the auditor reconciles the room discrepancy report. That's where they compare housekeeping's list of vacant rooms with what the front desk system says. This simple check ensures a room isn't sold twice by mistake, or, just as bad, left empty when it could be earning money.
Okay, so we've talked about the process, but what's the actual result? What does all this work produce? Well, the audit's output is a set of critical reports. These are the documents that give management a clear, actionable snapshot of the hotel's performance for the day. These reports are basically the lifeblood of hotel management. This is the data that leaders use to make smart decisions. Everything from tweaking staffing levels in the restaurant all the way to building long-term marketing strategies. It all starts with the accuracy that's locked in during the night audit. Let's look at a quick example of that power in action. With a report like this, a manager can see at a glance that rooms in the spa did better than budgeted, which is fantastic news, but they can also see that food and beverage was just a little bit under target. This simple summary immediately shows where the hotel is winning and where it might need to focus a little more attention.
But here's what I really want you to take away. The benefits of a great night audit don't just stay in the back office. The meticulous work of that night auditor has a direct, positive impact on the one thing that matters most in our industry, the guest experience.
Think about it. When a guest account has been perfectly audited, it means a smooth,
fast checkout with no surprise charges. It means that 6 a.m. wake-up call is logged and executed perfectly. It means all the details for the guests arriving the next day are confirmed and correct. This quiet, behind-the-scenes process is genuinely a cornerstone of five-star guest service.
So, as we begin to wrap this up, let's just summarize why this process, the one that happens while most of us are asleep, is so absolutely fundamental to the entire ecosystem of a successful hotel.
There's a quote that I think just perfectly captures the essence of it all. The night audit transforms a full day of unstructured activity into a neatly organized financial record. It takes the dynamic, sometimes unpredictable reality of a busy hotel and gives it structure, clarity, and most importantly, integrity.
At the end of the day, the night audit is both the foundation and the backbone. It is the solid foundation for the next day's operations, making sure everything starts on accurate ground. And it's a structural backbone of the hotel's entire accounting system, providing the reliable data that supports every major financial decision.
So I'll leave you with a question to consider as you build your careers in this amazing industry. Now that you understand this hidden engine, how will you use that knowledge to elevate the guest experience? How can this behind-the-scenes process become your secret weapon in delivering truly unforgettable five-star service?